Welcome to Theory After Hours, where we discuss business, interior design, real life struggles, and the daily balancing act to make it all happen.
People used to ask me, like, how old are you? But in that term, how old are you? Like, as in, like, I don't know what the right
50?
answer is. I'm 72, and like, how old is the right amount of age to like be a business owner? I don't know.
But then also, I think those people sometimes asking have never taken the risk.
Yeah.
Because you have to take the risk to put yourself out there, which is a completely different thing than having a comfortable 9-to-5 job where somebody signs your paycheck every week.
Yeah, 1,000. And there is a comfort in that.
Oh, totally.
Which I remember and I love. And some days I'm like, oh, that'd be nice. But
but you know what? I don't think you have really lows when you own your own business, but those highs are so good. And you're like, we created that, or I created that, or all these people have a job because of us. How you probably felt when you had all your ladies, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like you feel this sense of like, I built this.
Yeah, and it's a really cool feeling.
It is, right?
Because then you actually know every single little bit about the business because you had to create it step by step by step. And it doesn't just happen overnight.
And it's still to this day, we learn.
Like we're 7 years in the business.
Yeah.
And there's always something new that we're learning and we're like, oh.
Yeah, me too.
Today.
There's something magical in the morning about putting your key in and like turning on the lights and being like, this is ours.
Yeah. Or my favorite is like, that's your space. So if you just want to go there at 11:30 at night because you don't have to ask anyone or
if you need to go to the bathroom, you don't want
Angela uses it on Sundays. I'm like, I see the alarm code. We get a text. Off. I'm like, were you going to the bathroom? She's like, yeah.
I just
like
public bathrooms.
I also do not enjoy public bathrooms, so I feel you.
I was at the hockey rink. I'm like, I'm not going over there.
Oh, no, and those lines, no.
It was so funny. I'm always like, yeah, you're at the bathroom, right?
Maybe.
You're like, no, I'm just picking something up. What are you talking about? What are you picking up? Never mind.
It's all good.
Yeah, I agree, though. There's something really satisfying about, like, knowing that you did it yourself. Exactly. And, like, not that, like, I'm sure like you had friends and family that helped you as well. Not financially, but just like if you need someone to like come and like I don't know fold something. Like
totally.
my friends came and they were like helping customers in the beginning.
I put my kids to work.
We renovated the space and our husbands were there.
Yes.
And my mom was there and our kids were there. Yeah. So those first 4 months of the store, we really relied heavily on them.
Yeah.
And still to this day, like with Angela's son Connor building things for the store, Cameron comes and does like the odd things in between class or like hockey practice. My mom is always like, I'll be there to help. My husband helps us with like technical stuff.
And my husband builds stuff for us.
So handy.
So it's really good.
Well,
they're the building side, that family is, and I'm like the technical side.
Yeah.
So it actually works well
It's a
together.
really good balance.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Oh, that's so nice to have.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Because Ange is like the boy, because I don't know how to, like, if I hang a piece of artwork in this office, it's like 18 holes.
And don't get her to paint.
Because I just keep painting over and over.
She's like, why is the paint coming off the wall? I'm like, oh my God, like, what are you doing?
How long did you let the first coat dry? Wait a minute.
I don't.
Like,
I just keep going.
I just want it done. I'm like, Kate, whoa, Tiger. You need to walk away from that wall and go down.
I feel like I'm a happy medium between both of you. Because I know how to paint a wall and I can kind of put up some shelves. But, like, I will definitely give the paint enough time to dry, but I can feel like I'm like a right in between because I can go either way at certain times with certain situations.
See, you got the best of both of us.
That's it.
I'm actually getting better.
Oh yeah, she actually was. She phoned me the one day. She's like, I have to be the Angela on this one job.
Oh yeah.
She's like, you would be so proud of me.
I'm like, I had to hang things. I had to go to the hardware store. They were looking at me for the Angela job, and Angela's like, oh my God. She's like, give me 10 minutes. I'll be there. I'm like, I think I've got it. I think after 7 years, I've got it down pat.
Yes. And so satisfying. You're like, I did it.
I was like, you'd be so proud. She did come and check in that afternoon. She was like, not bad.
I was really proud.
Inspector, gotta come through. Yeah.
White hard hat, came in there, dropped off a ladder. I was like, yeah, you guys got this.
Yeah, it's important.
Amazing.
So do you have any piece of advice maybe for somebody starting a business?
Yes. I just met with a girl the other day that was asking me the same question. It is a lot. Starting a business is a lot of work, like you both know.
Yeah.
It is something that requires you to make sacrifices in your life.
Yep.
Whether it's family, time with friends and family, whether it's financially, there are so many things you have to sacrifice, especially in the beginning.
Yep.
my advice would be to know that going in, like know that there's, and I wrote a blog post on this like a few years ago, and I felt like I was maybe scared some people, but it is very important.
Truth.
It's the truth because and I went into it with rose-colored glasses, and I was just like, is that the term? I don't know. I just went in and I was just like, everything's going to be great, and we're only going to like have a certain amount of customers, and we just got slaughtered. And I wish someone had sat me down and said to me like, running a business is really hard. Staff is really hard to manage. Finding good people, keeping good people, really hard.
Yes.
So it's a lot of work, and you have to sacrifice things, and you have to hustle, and no one's going to make you do it. So you have to be able to like, I feel like I'm talking to you guys and telling you, but I'm talking to the microphone.
No,
but you know. But it's like you have to push yourself, and you have to like, if you want to get somewhere, you need to be able to like set your goals, and you don't have to nail them all at once. I'm a big fan of lists. I make lists for everything. Not on my phone. I like an old school pen and piece of paper.
Too.
Sticky notes. I have a place for them, and I just like to see them crossed off. Yeah. And it's not like you go
gratifying.
It's isn't it?
Oh,
yes. Just like a nice Sharpie line through.
Yes,
like
Angela. She's like list upon list. I'm like, how many lists do you have going?
And then she's like, how do you even read that? I'm like, I got
it's
it.
like sideways.
Yeah. You're like, what letter is that? It's a U, obviously. But yeah, it's like lists, but like it is I think it's wonderful if someone wants to start a business. I think a lot of people I've talked to have been, like I was, completely naive about the fact that it is, you have to sacrifice things. People are like, oh, well, I spend a lot of time with my family. Awesome. Like, that's so amazing that you have that, but you have to sacrifice.
You sacrifice a lot.
You do.
You do.
And it's hard. And I had times where I like had to sleep on flattened cardboard in the bakery to let things, have a nap while things would bake, and I just couldn't. It's hard. But I don't want to scare people, but I think that if someone had told me that, I think I would have been better prepared.
Well, we didn't have staff back in the day, and it was me. I was sick, so I would sleep up in my office. She'd go down, and we had our sick blanket. We would take turns because then she ended up getting sick. And
there's a constant struggle. And I think entrepreneurship is now cool. Like, everybody's like, oh, I'm going to own this, or I'm going to do that.
I think so, too.
And I feel like social media is like, oh, yeah, I'm making $1 million. You don't have to work 9 to 5.
Also, social media does a big disservice because it only shows the good side, and no one shows the crap.
It could be fake too.
Or it could be fake.
You know what I mean? Like most people that are usually like, it shows the good side, but then there's these people who are like, follow my plan. You're going to like have a Lamborghini. You're going to have all these things.
Also, I will take the Lamborghini. That would be amazing. I don't drive a Lamborghini, but I would take it. But
it's so not what it is.
No, I know.
And it's like, you really have to put in hard work. And then there's times when me and Anne are like, high five, we've made it. Yeah. And then we do all these crazy things and we're like, oh, low five.
Just
we're
kidding.
like in a bad place now.
Yeah. And don't you feel like it's a roller coaster? It's never a constant uptick. That's the thing. And I think people think you start at the bottom, you draw a straight line to the top, and it's just you're inching up this ladder. But it's like you get to a point in the ladder and like 6 of the rungs break off, and then you fall down like 20 feet, and then you kind of have to rebuild the ladder and keep going. And it looks like a crazy drunken jungle gym.
Yeah.
But
it's so true. Because
I know that is the best
analogy. It's like it breaks off and you have to add another one on. It's like this weird like children's toy.
Yeah, I love it.
I think I said to Angela on Monday, I'm like, I just came to realization this past week, there's never like a sweet spot. There's never like, woo, we've made it, we're done. I'm like, that's never gonna happen.
I burst out laughing.
She's like laughing at me, and I'm like, but I really want that spot.
I was like, honey, no, it's called patience. It's never gonna happen.
I have no patience.
And it's the journey. Like, you
really
just gotta love the journey, right?
Although I feel like when you're an entrepreneur and you do work for yourself, you have moments like that.
Oh, you do.
You have like a day or two or a week even. You go on vacation, you're like, we have made it. We hit our sales target. We did this. Like, it's amazing.
We're high-fiving.
And the next month, like 6 things fall through and you're like, great. Let me get my shovel out. Gotta dig myself out. Like, it's just like, it never, unless... And there are certain people that do get to that point, and they build their company up and they sell it for millions of dollars, and then they're like, I did it, and I think that's amazing, and I think a lot of people do get there.
Yeah,
but it's not the majority. So I think when people are thinking about business, they look at that like 1 to 5%, and they're like, I'm going to be that person, and I'm going to be that person in a year.
Yes, and in a year.
No, but some people are like, they think, right?
In a year, I just laugh. Oh man, in a year, that's good. That's like, I feel like that's how my friends look at me when I talk about kids. All my friends have kids for the most part, and I'm like, oh, so she's gonna be sleeping through the night soon, right? And she's like, no, she's like 2 months old.
Yeah,
yeah, but I think that you can. probably agree with me that there's nothing better than owning your own business.
No, I wouldn't go back and work for anybody.
I
couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it
like
either.
never in a million years.
Yeah.
I couldn't have. I have control issues, so I couldn't have somebody telling me what to do.
It's hard.
Trust me, she doesn't like to hear no, and she's like a 2-year-old. And then I'm like, "Okay, 2-year-old, here's some candy. You're gonna be."
So
okay.
Angela used to say no to me, and then she's just like, "Fine, let's do it." And now she's like, "Oh my God, I have to say no to you again," because I'm the one who's like, "Oh, something shiny over there. Okay, we need to do like 80 of those things, and then 100 of those things, and then like over there."
And so you're here with like the budget sheet. You're like, well, if we do all that, we won't have heat.
Yeah,
so
pretty much. I'm like, oh, just kidding. We can't pay our staff.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a joke that I just like give away money, and she's jumping in the air and grabbing it
to catch it.
That's so funny. Like you're standing at a fan.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, please give me my money back.